Did you know that Vivian Vance was already 42 when she took on her most famous role as Ethel Mertz in I Love Lucy? In today's video, we're diving into some fascinating lesser-known facts about this Emmy award-winning actress and exploring the unique stories and quirks that made her life and career so intriguing. Vivian Vance, born Vivian Roberta Jones, on July 26, 1909, was an American actress best known for her role as Ethel Mertz on the classic sitcom I Love Lucy, 1951-1957. Her performance as Lucy's best friend earned her a Primetime Emmy Award in 1953 for Outstanding Supporting Actress and numerous other accolades. She continued working alongside Lucille Ball on The Lucy Show from 1962 until she left at the end of its third season in 1965. In 1991, she was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Throughout her career, Vance was most recognized as Lucille Ball's longtime comedic partner, from the start of I Love Lucy in 1951 until Vance's passing in 1979. Vance was born in Cherryvale, Kansas, the second of 6 children to Robert Andrew Jones Sr. and Euphemia Mae Jones. When she was 6, her family moved to Independence, Kansas, where she began studying drama at Independence High School under the guidance of instructor Anna Engelman. Determined to pursue her acting dreams, she adopted the surname Vance and moved to Albuquerque, New Mexico, where she performed in the debut show at the Albuquerque Little Theater in 1930. She went on to appear in many other productions there, including This Thing Called Love and The Cradle Song. The local theater community, recognizing her talent, even helped her travel to New York City, where she studied with the esteemed Eva Le Gallienne. Vivian Vance had a famously tense relationship with her on-screen husband, William Frawley, who played Fred Mertz on I Love Lucy. Despite the seamless chemistry they displayed on screen, which was vital to the show's massive success, Vance found Frawley intolerable in real life. With a 22-year age gap between them, Vance would often joke that Frawley looked more like her father than her husband, a remark that wounded Frawley, creating a lasting rift. Vance reportedly even skimmed her scripts just to check how many scenes she'd have to share with him, often making little attempt to disguise her dislike. Frawley, for his part, found Vance's comments insulting and never forgave her, and their feud became a topic of public intrigue. Their animosity was so strong that when Frawley passed away in 1966, Vance is said to have quipped, "Champagne for everyone." This remark, though stark, revealed the depth of her feelings about her co-star. Fans and the media were quick to react to this behind-the-scenes drama. Many fans expressed shock and fascination, struggling to reconcile the beloved on-screen couple with the reality of their off-screen discord. For years, rumors circulated about their dislike for each other, with some fans speculating that their tension actually added an authentic layer to the on-screen banter between Fred and Ethel. Media outlets at the time, and even today, often cite the infamous champagne line as a reflection of Hollywood's complex professional relationships. Interestingly, this feud has remained a point of discussion, drawing reactions even from newer fans of I Love Lucy. On social media, people often share mixed feelings, with some seeing Vance's comments as harsh and others appreciating her humor and honesty. Fans continue to celebrate the brilliance both actors brought to their roles while acknowledging that behind the laughs, their relationship was anything but harmonious. This enduring tale of behind-the-scenes tension adds another layer of intrigue to the legacy of I Love Lucy, sparking conversations about the unpredictable dynamics of Hollywood's golden age. At one point, the network floated the idea of a spin-off centered around Ethel and Fred Mertz's marriage, hoping to capitalize on their popular dynamic from I Love Lucy. However, Vivian Vance flatly declined, most likely due to her profound dislike of William Frawley. It was no secret on set that Vance and Frawley didn't see eye to eye, and she didn't want to be paired with him long-term. The media at the time hinted at her refusal, fueling rumors that Vance's distaste for Frawley was so strong she would pass up a career opportunity rather than continue working with him. Fans also speculated, with many understanding her decision, given the stories of their strained relationship. Interestingly, Frawley wasn't the only person Vance clashed with. When first working under Lucille Ball, Vance found Ball's no-nonsense, demanding style difficult to handle. When the crew asked how she managed to work with someone as tough as Ball, Vance jokingly replied, "If this show is a success, I'll learn to love that female dog." In a turn of fate, that's precisely what happened. As the years passed, Vance and Ball's relationship evolved from mere colleagues to close friends. Their friendship, in fact, became one of the most beloved aspects of Hollywood lore. Despite Ball's reputation for her high standards and intensity, Vance grew to appreciate Ball's commitment to the show, and Ball came to admire Vance's comedic talents and unwavering dedication. The media often highlighted this unique dynamic between Vance and Ball, especially as their bond deepened. Tabloids and entertainment magazines followed their friendship closely, presenting it as a testament to how two strong, talented women could overcome initial differences and build an enduring connection. Fans, too, were fascinated, with many saying that Vance's loyalty to Ball showed the strength of their bond, especially given how frequently they worked together even after ILoveLucy. Social media and fan forums today still buzz with appreciation for Vance's journey from reluctant co-star to devoted friend, adding a deeper, heartwarming layer to her legacy. Their friendship is often celebrated as one of Hollywood's finest examples of professional camaraderie that blossomed into genuine affection, despite the pressures and rivalries often prevalent in the industry. Vivian Vance's journey to acting didn't come easily, as her mother, Euphemia Mae Jones, opposed her ambitions. Growing up in Independence, Kansas, Vance studied drama at Independence High School under drama teacher Anna Engelman. Euphemia, a devoutly religious woman, was displeased with her daughter's pursuit of an acting career. This led Vance to rebel in her teen years, often sneaking out past curfew. She eventually adopted the last name Vance in honor of a supportive teacher who encouraged her passion, and she left Kansas for New Mexico, where she began performing at the Albuquerque Little Theater. Her first role there came in 1930, when she was just 21. In 1953, Vance made history as the first actress to win an Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress for her portrayal of Ethel Mertz on ILoveLucy, earning 3 additional nominations in 1954, 1956, and 1957. After her passing, her Emmy was donated to the Albuquerque Little Theater in recognition of her early acting roots. Before her fame on ILoveLucy, Vance was already a respected stage actress, having built a strong foundation in theater long before her television success. In 1932, she performed as a chorus member in a Broadway show and appeared in Music in the Air in New York, later understudying Ethel Mertz in Anything Goes. Health issues temporarily sidelined her from Broadway, but she returned to the stage at the La Jolla Playhouse, where she was discovered by Daisy Arnaz, who offered her the role of Ethel Mertz in ILoveLucy. She eventually left The Lucy Show, which followed ILoveLucy and aired from 1962 to 1968 because the show's distance from her East Coast home was taking a toll on her marriage to John Dodds. Vance had agreed to star in The Lucy Show on the condition that her character would be named Vivien, as she wanted to step away from always being referred to as Ethel. However, by the end of the 3rd season in 1965, the long commute had become too difficult. Vance requested a new contract with more control and a higher salary, but due to a misunderstanding, these requests went unmet, and she decided to leave. Despite leaving, she made several guest appearances on the show. In a humorous gesture, Lucille Ball later gave Vance a mock contract with a fictitious clause requiring Vance to always weigh 10 pounds more than Ball, ensuring Ball would look skinnier. This was, however, just a gag gift from Ball and never an actual contract stipulation. One particularly meaningful relationship in her life was with John Sebastian, a successful musician best known for his song Welcome Back, which topped the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Vance was Sebastian's godmother, a role she took to heart, and she maintained a lifelong friendship with Sebastian's mother, who was one of her closest friends. Vance even worked subtle nods to Sebastian into her episodes of ILoveLucy, mentioning him in several episodes, which delighted fans who noticed the connection and appreciated the actress's warmth and personal touch. Vance's life outside of Hollywood reflected a spirit of resilience and independence. Married 4 times, she ultimately chose to focus on her career and friendships over raising children, a decision that was unusual for her time. Her enduring bond with the Sebastian family filled her life with a unique sense of family and continuity that fans admired, especially as details of her personal life became known. In her later years, her closeness with John Sebastian's family continued to be a significant part of her life, a relationship she held dear until her passing. Fans and media alike were captivated by this side of Vance, especially as her story highlighted a woman in Hollywood who balanced personal and professional life on her terms. While mainstream press at the time focused on her screen roles, entertainment magazines and tabloids occasionally shared glimpses of her life behind the scenes, further endearing her to fans. Many admired her choice to live authentically, staying true to her friendships and creating her own version of family. Even today, fans celebrate Vance's life and legacy on social media, with tributes that reflect on her warmth, humor, and the remarkable connections she fostered beyond her celebrity status. Years after her death in 1979, Vance's unpublished autobiography was discovered. She had intended to release it but never found the time. The manuscript was eventually found in 1986 by a family friend, Serge, who attempted to publish it but was unable to find a publisher. The autobiography remains in Serge's possession, stored away in his closet. In her final years, Vance appeared on television one last time in the CBS special, Lucy Calls the President. Later that year, she suffered a stroke that left her partially paralyzed, and she passed away at age 70 due to bone cancer. Her 4th husband, John Dodds, inherited her assets. In the late 1940s, Vance moved to Los Angeles, where she also pursued film roles, receiving positive reviews from critics for her performances in 2 films. After the 3rd season of The Lucy Show, she attempted to revive her film career with a role in The Great Race, a comedy known at the time for its substantial $12 million budget and for earning several Academy Award nominations. Despite the film's acclaim, it didn't significantly advance her career. Today, Vance's legacy endures, marked by her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, awarded posthumously, and her 2012 induction into the Television Academy Hall of Fame. Vivian Vance left a lasting mark on Hollywood and the world of television through her talent, humor, and the incredible character she brought to life on I Love Lucy. If you enjoyed learning these secrets about her life and legacy, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on which fact surprised you the most. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more insights into the lives of your favorite stars.